Hello, welcome to Agile Positive Continuous Improvement. That's a very important thing within Agile, all Agile frameworks. Because you're never perfect, you're always improving and you're continuously improving. If you do Scrum, you have the 2 week sprint or 3 week sprint or 1 week sprint, and at the end of it, you do what we call a retrospective. And during the retrospective, what you try to figure out is how did the sprint go, what went well, what did not go well, and what can be improved. You can also think about what you're confused about, and then in the next sprint, try to do more of what you did well. Stop and avoid doing things that did not go well, that you did wrong, and then reduce a few other things, because some of the things you cannot stop doing, you have to continue doing it, but you have to improve. So reduce the problems with things that you do. But this is not something that you do just every 2 weeks. This is also something that you do on a daily basis, is how I look at it. Because every day, as an individual, if I look at it, every day at the end of the day, I kind of figure out, what did I do today? What did I do right today? Is that something that I can repeat myself? How do I do things differently tomorrow? If I have the same problem tomorrow, how am I going to act on it differently? And this is a constant process. As human beings, we are this work in progress. We never stop the whip state. We're always in a whip state. And it is so important for us because continuous improvement is one thing that is so important and so less done by many companies, many teams, and many individuals. If you look back 1 year before, in all ways you should have improved a bit. And those improvements should be conscious, intentional improvement, not accidental. Sometimes you would find that you've improved, but it wouldn't have been an intentional improvement. Unless you do intentional improvement, there is no way that you can repeat that same process. So I think retrospectives are important, whether you're working in a team, working in Scrum, even in Kanban. Making sure that you do a 2 weeks retrospective is very important. And along with that, it is important that as an individual, you look at retrospectives and introspection to make sure that how you interact with other people, the kind of outcomes that you are expecting and why you're not getting those outcomes. Those are the things that you would probably, in your introspective sessions, you would be able to find it. Making continuous improvement part of a life is very important. If you want to build a reading habit, start small. See that you can do it every day consistently. Then at the end of every week, look at what are the times when you read that worked well. What was the time when you were able to focus more? What were the things that impeded? Which were the days that you did not read? And what actually stopped you from reading? I'm just taking reading as an example. And talk about continuous improvement with other people. Think about feedbacks. We should get these feedbacks. It's not just doing retrospectives and forgetting about it. It's about acting on them, having a plan of action for improvement. Every team should have what we call an improvement backlog. I think as individuals, we need to have what is called an improvement backlog. And some of these improvements might take time to a state where we can see significant visible changes. But we should be able to track it, have small improvements that happen, which keeps us motivated to continue that journey. I'll see you all in the next episode. Be agile. Thank you.